Everybody. Thanks for listening. I'm Jenny. I'm a life coach, and today I'm talking about manifesting. What is manifesting? Manifesting is attracting what you want through mysterious and unknown means. It's based on the idea that your reality is shaped by your beliefs. And there's a really great story, I think, that ties into this, where the American Psychological Association once invited William James to give a talk on the first 50 years of psychology research. And he simply said, "People by and large become what they think of themselves." And then he left. Okay, so this is a perfect example of manifesting is you create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. It's the act of co creating with the universe to alter your reality. And so you're not in complete control of what you're able to manifest, but you do at least have a say in it. Um, and in some cases, the universe does not allow us to move forward until we have honored where we are right now. So it's not as simple as just deciding what you want and making it happen because sometimes the universe has other plans, but you still get to be a co creator in that experience. Um, the backwards law comes into play a lot here, which is where the more you try to pursue something, the more it eludes you. Sometimes the universe operates on reverse psychology. So manifesting is tricky, but it can also be a lot of fun. It requires focused intention. It requires less doing and more being. It requires less doing and more being in a state of receiving. Um, to be in a state of receiving requires a lot of calm presence. If you have anxiety, this is difficult. Um, the thing that I like to remember for anxiety is just telling myself, in this place, in this moment, I am safe. It's keeping your head and your feet in the same place, right? If you're worried about someone else, what they're doing, okay, whatever they're doing might not be safe. Whoever they are might not be safe. But in this moment, in this place, I'm just sitting here alone in my home. In this moment, in this place, I am safe. Um, you have to surrender. It requires a certain amount of surrender. Being who you are leads to doing things that are in alignment with your true identity, which ends with having prosperity in ways that cannot be premeditated. So I'm going to say it again. Being who you are leads to doing things that are in alignment with your true identity, which ends with having prosperity in ways that cannot be premeditated. So, in other words, having the things you want becomes a side effect of living in authenticity with your true personality. So manifesting is not as simple as saying, I want this thing. This is what I want to have. Okay. Um, Journaling and praying are good tools for this. Journaling is basically, um, journaling and praying are basically talking to the universe, and meditation is basically listening. Half of manifesting is asking, and half of manifesting is listening. Um, you cannot always just tell the universe what you want, what solutions you want it to deliver. Sometimes you just have to tell it what the problem is because it might be able to deliver solutions that you can't comprehend or see. So you want to allow for the infinites of solutions that you cannot see. And so sometimes it helps to focus on the problem you need fixed more than what you think the solution is. Meditation is a break from existing. I think when we think of meditation in modern culture, um, we have the action right, but we're getting the essence wrong. We think it's just sitting there in peaceful silence, turning off your brain, or at least observing your thoughts and then letting them go. Practically, that's all correct. But I think we're getting the essence wrong. To meditate is to dissolve. It's moments when you become no one, when you are nothing. Your problem ceases to exist because you cease to exist. And in doing so, you change your timeline. You surrender to the universe everything that you cannot control. You become a vessel. You become an empty vessel for the universe to operate through you. And by releasing control, you allow solutions that you cannot see to be delivered through you because you are too small and too human to see them. You just exist and you receive and you become a vessel for all the things that you didn't know that you needed. And the trick is to try to not try. Um, so lots of things can be meditation. Um, if you have a lot of racing thoughts, intrusive thoughts, and anxious thoughts, you have a really hard time turning your brain off. Um, and so what I love to do is to just use my senses. Sometimes I'll still close my eyes, but I just focus on my breath. I feel where my body is connected to the ground. I feel the breeze or the sun on my skin. I hear the birds singing. Just focus on using your senses. If you have a hard time turning off your brain, just focus on using your senses. Um, so So meditation allows you to switch timelines. It's basically floating instead of swimming. It's becoming a receiver, it's getting out of the way. Another thing that can help you turn off your brain is listening to brown noise. Um, this is like kind of the noise that waterfalls make or waves make. Brown noise helps turn off your brain, especially the anxiety parts of your brain. You can even just put on headphones and find brown noise on YouTube. It's a little similar to white noise, slightly different. Um, so I think our idea of meditation is too rigid, and because it's too rigid, we feel like we're not good at it or that we can't do it. Um, but laying on the ground can be meditation. Watching the clouds can be meditation. Just getting lost in little details can be meditation. Daydreaming is meditation. So it's all about the essence. It's all about the essence. Be intentional about what you want when we're manifesting. Back to manifesting. Okay, sorry, switching gears from meditation back to manifesting. Be really intentional about what you want and then let it go. Um, the looking paradox says that as soon as you stop looking for something, that's when you find it. So decide what you want, allow yourself to want it, but then stop trying to earn it. Don't stay in wanting energy. Um, when you stay in wanting energy, you cannot receive because wanting energy is separate than receiving energy. So decide what you want, allow yourself to want it, and then let it go and stop trying to earn it. Don't stay in wanting energy. Try to ask for things in the affirmative instead of focusing on what you don't want, focusing on what you do want. Instead of thinking, I want my partner to stop doing this, think, I want my partner to start doing this. Whatever you give attention to grows. So try to focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. And focus on how what you want serves the universe, serves a higher purpose. Try to take your ego out of it, and you'll have more luck here. You can also ask for help. You can ask source, gods, ancestors, other world beings, spirit animals. Um, this helps release you from wanting energy to feel like you have this desire and now you have given it. You have given it to some alternate power to work on for you. This helps get you out of wanting energy and to be in receiving energy. So ask for help from source, from gods, from ancestors, from other world beings, from spirit animals. Allow them to help you because it helps you get out of wanting energy. The universe also responds to gratitude. You are allowed to be grateful what you have and also chase more. We can do both of those things. It's not one or the other. So be happy with you have while also working towards what you want more of. Um, to get what you want, think of ways to figure out how to feel like you already have it. You can do this with meditation, with practicing ways to feel inner peace, with visualization through gratitude. Focus less on all the steps you need to take to get the things you still need to buy, the to-do list you still need to check off. This is different than lying to yourself. Finding ways to feel like you already have something is not about lying to yourself. It's a way to picture what that feels like and finding ways to experience that feeling now, where you are now, instead of seeing it as this future place that you're trying to get to. Think about the things you want. Think about how that feels in your body. Really try to feel it in your body. And then think of ways to feel that feeling in your body now as well. Resignation energy. Sometimes once you lose all hope, that's when things finally start to happen because resignation takes you out of wanting energy. You can't be the energy of desiring and receiving at the same time. So surrender to the universe, surrender to a power greater than yourself, and trust in the path that you cannot see. Um, Affirmations are really popular with manifesting, like, you know, just saying what you have or what you want, like it's already here. But this doesn't really work if it feels like you're lying to yourself. So, for example, just saying, like, I have my own home is an affirmation. I don't have my own home. And if it feels like a lie inside my body every time I do that, that's not really a helpful affirmation. But you can just add I intend to your affirmation. So I intend to have my own home. If that feels better to you in your body, how you feel in your body is going to be really important here also. Visualization and vision boarding can be helpful because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference. If it's looking at a beautiful picture of a beach or being at a beach, your subconscious mind doesn't really know the difference. So, visualization and vision boarding can be helpful, but you don't want to overdo it because if you're always vision boarding, that's more of a doing energy than a being energy. Um, with this magical thinking, it's important to remember where each foot is, right? You don't want to be in magical thinking all the time. It's your job to do your part in the physical realm. You're co creating with the universe. So you're letting the universe handle the magical side of things. And then you still have to do your part in the physical realm. Okay. The universe is not going to rescue you from your problems if you're not also doing your part in the physical realm. So the only thing you need to do is everything you can. And after that, just trust. Um, After that, just trust. If you do what's best for you, the universe will respond, new doors will open, but those doors don't open until you take the first step. When one door closes, another door opens. So you have to let go of the need for uncertainty. There's a really great quote by Terence McKenna that I think illustrates this really well, which is nature loves courage. You make the commitment, and nature will respond to that commitment by removing impossible obstacles. Dream the impossible dream, and the world will not grind you under, it will lift you up. This is the trick. Um, Another hack for manifesting is something I call flooding the well. I don't know if this is a real term, but I heard someone describe wells as like there's this main pocket of water, and then there's all these little side pockets. And when the main pocket of water gets too low, it becomes cut off from all the little side pockets. And so, even though there is still water there in places, the main channel can't connect to those side pockets. Um, so, So flooding the well to me is finding a way to tap into that energy of your future desires in the present moment. So for example, if you want to live at the beach one day, but it's not attainable right now, a way to tap into that future energy, to feel that future feeling would be to go to the beach. Go to the beach for a weekend and just really feel that in your body, really embody that while you're there. Something as simple as visualizing or vision boarding is another way to do this, a simpler, cheaper way to do this. So find a way to tap into that future feeling that you're after. Um, Find a way to feel that emotion of completion, of being there without forcing it. Um, and so um, everything has a soul. So the things that you're trying to attract, you have to think about how are you thinking about them? How are you talking about them? You can't make money if you think money is evil. You can't step into your power if you think power is evil. You're not going to get in shape if you're shaming your body. You're not going to find love if you're bitter and cynical. You're not going to find happiness until you're kind to yourself. So that's something else I'm going to leave you with here. So, your homework is to ask for the things you want, but ask in the affirmative. This means focusing on what you do want, not when you don't want. And try to keep your ego out of it. Focus on how it serves a higher purpose or a higher good. And leave room for the universe to deliver something better. So, this would start off by saying, I want blank or something better. I want blank or something better because, and then explain how it would serve a higher purpose. Okay. Selfish things can also serve a higher purpose. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Um, then think about something you've been wanting to do, but you've been postponing it or putting it off, something that would fulfill you. And then just do it. Go receive it. Go enjoy it without any guilt attached. Go think about something you've been wanting and find a way to tap into that future energy in some way. And then I want you to make an anti-gratitude list. Um, so so this is a way to flip the script on the things that are frustrating you. So you could say something like, I am so grateful for my annoying landlord because they're renting me a home where I feel safe. Okay. Your landlord might be annoying and they also might be the reason that you have a home that you feel safe in. So an anti-gratitude list is focusing on what annoys you and why you're grateful for it. Okay. So that's everything I have for today, everybody. If you have any tricks on manifesting, leave us a comment and help us out. If you want coaching or more information, check out the links in my description. Thanks so much. Bye.